When it comes to the world of daytime television, few names shine brighter than Kelly Ripa. For over 2 decades, she has entertained millions with her quick wit, relatability, and undeniable charm on live. But in a rare, almost cinematic moment that combined career achievement with family pride, Kelly Ripa recently found herself sharing the spotlight, not with her co-host and husband Mark Consuelos, but with her daughter Lola Consuelos. The occasion? A major honor that celebrated not only Kelly's contributions to the entertainment industry, but also recognized the blossoming talents of her 23-year-old daughter. The event turned into an unforgettable mother-daughter milestone that had fans buzzing, cameras flashing, and even Kelly herself holding back tears. A night meant for legends. The ceremony was set in New York City, where the bright lights often echo the pulse of entertainment history. Kelly was slated to receive an honor for her long-standing influence in television, philanthropy, and her ability to reinvent the morning talk show format. When Kelly arrived on the red carpet, she looked radiant in a sleek, floor-length gown, but it was her companion, Lola, who nearly stole the show. Dressed elegantly yet effortlessly, Lola stood beside her mom, mirroring her poise but adding her own youthful, artistic edge. For fans who had watched Kelly's children grow up through little anecdotes on live, seeing mother and daughter side by side at such a pivotal moment was nothing short of surreal. "I always told my kids that when they grew up, they'd write their own stories," Kelly told the press. "But tonight, to have Lola here not just as my daughter, but as someone being recognized in her own right, that's the real honor." Lola's own rising star. The spotlight wasn't only on Kelly. The surprise twist of the evening came when organizers revealed that Lola herself was being honored for her contributions to music and advocacy for young women in the arts. Over the past few years, Lola has quietly carved out her own path. Studying music and honing her craft as a singer-songwriter, she has developed a reputation for her soulful voice and emotionally rich lyrics. Unlike her mother, who grew up on television screens, Lola has preferred a more behind-the-scenes creative process. But the honor acknowledged her ability to use her platform for empowerment and artistic authenticity. Mark Consuelos, who was proudly in the audience, was visibly emotional as his wife and daughter walked on stage together. "I think the world is finally seeing what I've always known," Mark said later in an interview. Kelly's a legend, and Lola has that same fire, but she's channeling it into something uniquely her own. A shared speech that melted hearts. When Kelly and Lola accepted the joint recognition, they decided to do something unusual: share the podium. Kelly, known for her humor, started by joking, "I was just hoping Lola would come tonight to help me with my eyeliner. I didn't expect she'd also be accepting an award." The crowd erupted with laughter, but moments later, the atmosphere shifted as Kelly's tone grew more emotional. "Being a mom has been my greatest role. To be standing here with my daughter, as we're both honored for different reasons, is something I could never have dreamed of. This is bigger than television, bigger than ratings. This is family." Lola followed, her voice trembling slightly as she spoke. "Growing up, I watched my mom work so hard and stay true to herself. She always reminded me that the real measure of success isn't applause, it's kindness, perseverance, and loving what you do. Tonight, to be here with her, I feel like I'm living that lesson." The audience, a mix of industry veterans and family friends, rose to their feet in applause. Cameras captured Kelly dabbing at her eyes, while Lola hugged her tightly. Fans react. Social media exploded almost instantly. Clips of Kelly and Lola's shared speech began circulating, with fans commenting on the bond between them. One fan wrote on X, formerly Twitter, "Kelly Ripa has made us laugh every morning for years. Seeing her honored with her daughter Lola? That's history. Goosebumps." Another added, "Lola has such presence. She's not just Kelly's daughter, she's her own force." Loved every second of their speech together. Even fellow celebrities chimed in. Ryan Seacrest, Kelly's longtime former co-host, posted, "Proud of my TV partner and her incredible daughter. What a night for the Ripa Consuelos family." The power of legacy. What made the night so special wasn't just the recognition of Kelly's career or Lola's budding artistry. It was the reminder that legacy is about more than professional milestones. It's about passing down passion, resilience, and authenticity. Kelly, who has spent years balancing her demanding career with raising 3 children, has often spoken about the challenges of motherhood in the spotlight. But this honor represented the beautiful side of that balance, the moment when children begin to rise alongside their parents. Kelly has always been a pioneer, said one of the event's organizers. She helped modernize the morning show format and built a career on honesty and connection. To see her daughter taking those values into her own creative journey, it felt fitting to honor them together. Behind the scenes, a family celebration. After the ceremony, the Consuelos family celebrated at a private dinner. Guests said the atmosphere was warm, emotional, and filled with laughter. Mark toasted his wife and daughter, joking, "I feel like the luckiest man alive, living in a house full of stars. But please, no one asked me to sing." Michael, Kelly and Mark's eldest son, shared a proud moment on Instagram, posting a picture of his mother and sister with the caption, "Two queens, one night." Proud doesn't even cover it. The youngest, Joaquin, FaceTimed in from college, beaming with pride. What's next for Kelly and Lola? As the evening came to a close, the question on everyone's mind was, what's next? For Kelly, she continues her reign on Live with Kelly and Mark, bringing her humor and relatability to millions of viewers daily. She's also working on a new book that promises candid insights into her family life and career. For Lola, this recognition could mark the beginning of a more public artistic journey. With her first EP rumored to be in the works, fans are eager to see how she translates her talent into a body of work that echoes her voice while distinguishing her from her famous parents. "I'm not trying to be my mom," Lola said in a post-event interview. "She's one of a kind. I just hope to make art that resonates and feels real." A full-circle moment. For Kelly Ripa, who once entered the entertainment world as a wide-eyed soap actress on All My Children, receiving this major honor alongside her daughter felt like a full-circle moment. It wasn't just about her career, but about the family that has always grounded her. "I've had many great moments in my career," Kelly reflected as the night wrapped up. "But this one, standing with Lola, it's the kind I'll remember forever." And for fans who've laughed with Kelly through morning monologues, cheered on her milestones, and now witnessed her share the stage with her daughter, the message was clear. Sometimes the greatest honor isn't the one you receive for yourself. It's the one you get to share with the people you love most.